Hi everyone, I'm back again to answer another question from a parent. This time it's from a grade 6 parent. The question is, what is the method that I can use if algebra is not accepted? A good alternative for algebra is the bar model method, especially for students who are still finding it difficult to understand algebra or to solve word problems using algebra. So let me show you how to do this. There were 235 more red balloons than green balloons at a party. After four-fifths of the red balloons and three-fourths of the green balloons burst, there were 92 balloons left. How many balloons were there altogether at first? So, first we need to draw a long bar, and this would be for the red balloons. Then, for the green balloons, we will be drawing a shorter bar because we've mentioned that there were 235 more red balloons than green balloons. We need to label the difference between the red bar and the green bar 235. After four-fifths of the red balloons and three-fourths of the green balloons burst, there were 92 balloons left. Now we have two fractions here, the four-fifths and the three-fourths. So first, let's get the LCD of the denominators, 5 and 4. So the LCD of 5 and 4 is 20. Since the LCD is 20, we can now cut the bar for the green balloons into 20 equal parts. So what we're actually trying to do here is to get equivalent fractions. We said that three-fourths of the green balloons burst. So that would mean 15 over 20 because that's the equivalent fraction of three-fourths. If 15 out of 20 parts here of the green balloons burst, then we can compute for the balloons that were left. So that's going to be one whole, take away 15 over 20. That is equivalent to 20 over 20 less 15 over 20, which is actually 5 over 20. To visualize this, let us shade 5 out of the 20 parts green, and these are actually the green balloons that were left. Since there were 235 more red balloons than green balloons at the party, the only difference between the red and the green bars here is actually the 235. So we can also cut that shorter part of the red balloons bar into 20 equal parts. So that means those 20 small parts plus the 235 make the total number of the red balloons that we have. We also know that four-fifths of the red balloons burst. So to get the red balloons that were left, we need to deduct four-fifths from five-fifths. And the answer is one-fifth. Since one-fifth of the red balloons were left, we need to get one-fifth of the 20 units and one-fifth of the 235. Again, that's because the 20 small units plus the 235 make the whole or the total number of red balloons. Let us now start by getting the one-fifth of the 20 units. One-fifth times 20 units is equal to 4 units. Let us color 4 units of the red balloons green and mark them left. Now, let us get one-fifth of 235. First, let's cut the bar that's labeled 235 into 5 equal parts. Next, let's compute for one-fifth of 235. So one-fifth times 235 is equal to 47. Let us now label one part of the bar of 235 with 47. Next, we will color that part green and mark it as left. Now, to make it easy for us to visualize this, we're going to put together into one bar the balloons that were left. So I'll get the 4 units from the red bar and the 5 units from the green bar, put them together, and I'm going to also get that part that's labeled 47. And the total of that, as we've mentioned in the problem, is 92. Now we're ready to compute. 92 take away 47 is 45. That means those 9 units there are equal to 45. Therefore, to get what 1 unit is equal to, all we have to do is to divide 45 by 9. And the answer is 5. The question for this word problem is how many balloons were there altogether at first? So that means we need to put a bracket on the right side which covers both the red and the green bars. And then we will mark that with a question mark. So let's take a look at the whole model. Red comprises of 20 units plus 235, and the green bar is comprised of 20 small units. This means that the total will be 40 units plus the 235. So if we have mentioned earlier that 1 unit is equal to 5, we can now compute for 40 units by multiplying 40 by 5, and that will give us 200. And then we need to add 235 to it, which is equal to 435. Therefore, there were 435 balloons altogether at first. I hope this video was able to show you how important it is for students to really visualize what the problem is all about using the bar model method. If you think you need more drills for your children or your students, I have the perfect book for you. This is the Singapore Math Bar Model Method book from beginner to advanced level. You can buy the ebook or the printed book version of this. What is so good about this book is that it contains QR codes that you can scan and will lead you to some videos of the discussion of the word problem examples, practice exercises, and chapter tests. So, if you want to purchase this book, all you have to do is to scan this QR code right here. I also have a bar model method on-demand webinar for teachers and parents who wish to learn more about the bar model method and its benefits. I'll be covering addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division bar models. We will also solve one-step, two-step, and multi-step word problems. I will also be answering some frequently asked questions of teachers and parents. Interested? If you are, please scan the QR code that I have here. I hope you learned something new today. Have a good day. See you next time.